always tell you, design thinking is all about those 5 phases. What we are doing in all the 5 phases only will be in the form of methods or in the form of building blocks or in the form of tools, principles, all are same. Okay? Yeah, tools of design thinking are empathy map. So we do collect the empathy, we do get the insight about the user, need, want and pain points, what is their requirement, and all that will be represented in the form of a visualization tool where we use empathy map. So we say empathy map is one of the tools in design thinking. Similarly, persona. Persona is all about fictional representation of, again, the user mind only. What we collect the information from the user, what do you understand from the user could be represented in the form of a persona. Okay, so we will be using various representation like kind of emojis. The expressions could be expressed, represented in the personas. So that journey map. So all the three are mainly for the empathy. How do I understand the user? So understanding of the user will be represented on various forms, or I have various techniques to represent the user's understanding. Why do I represent all these things? Because I will be using this as a base for the rest of the phases. Right? So again and again I will not go and read the mind of the user. So that is one phase. So for that only I take long time. I have a clear understanding about the user. So that I make it a proper representation so that like however I understand. We are all writing coding on any of the programming languages, right? So we have C, C++, Java, Python, various programming, high-level language programmings are there. That's fine. We will be able to feed it in the system. We compile, execute, get the output and all those things. Before that all, to get an idea, to formalize your thing, what you are going to do for a particular problem, you will be writing it as a number of steps. Okay, so the steps are called algorithm. We write an algorithm and the algorithm is given a name or given a form of a programming language. I write the algorithm. Suppose I want to find biggest among 3 numbers. That's a problem. I want to find biggest among 3 numbers in order problem. So how do I solve this? So I may be writing some number of steps. First, take input for all, take B and then C. Okay. So then I make a comparison like if A is greater than B and A is greater than C, I am not using any language over here. So it is of my own language. Okay. So this and also could be represented like this. If A is, because greater than is a symbol which we will be using it in the mathematics. So I know from that. So if A is greater than B and A is greater than C, when A is bigger than other 2 elements, I come to a conclusion that A is bigger. A is bigger. If else, both are of your English statements only, English words only. So then, if not, either B may be bigger or C may be bigger, right? So I have made a comparison A with both B and C. So now I have an option. If not, if A is not bigger, it can be B or C. B or C, right? So now B need not to be compared with A because already A has been compared with B, right? So now what I will do, if B is greater than C, B is greater than C, I can say that B is bigger. B is bigger. If not, the one and only option is that yes, C is bigger, right? I am not following any programming statement over here. I am just putting the logic from my mind. However I want to represent, I can represent it. This I can say it is a pseudo code. It is a pseudo code. So the same thing could be represented in the form of a pictorial representation. Input A, B, C. And then here I check the condition if A is greater than. So I direct it to 2 ways. Okay, if it is true, proceed further. Else, go to some other block. So pictorial form of representation, we call it as flow chart. Suppose I write it by step. Step 1, read input value for A, B, C, and then compare A with B and compare A with C. So that is called algorithm. Step by step I am writing the statement. I am writing the logic for the program. That is a algorithm. So various ways to represent the same. In the same way, design thinking, the user understanding could be represented by empathy map or by persona or by customer journey map. There are various tools to represent users understanding, empathy. Fine. So next comes to brainstorming. So this brainstorming normally is applicable for the ideation. We generate wide range of ideas or the solution. So for that I will be using a tool called now it won't be a physical tool. Okay, so I will do some activity which is called as a brainstorming. Through brainstorming, it is a team activity always, through which I will be generating lot of ideas. Next comes to rapid prototyping. Yes, fine, I got an idea, this is how I am going to show my outcome, show my product or the application or the service. For that, quickly I pick one model and I will show it to you. Okay, so I collect some feedback from the users. So accordingly, I make immediate changes on the prototype. So when I am able to do something quickly on my prototype, we say it is a rapid prototyping. We don't wait for so many input to come over there. I will just make a quick model and show it to you. That may be a sketching even. Sketching. So to make a model, I may require some materials. I will not be able to do. Very first step, what I will do, anything. Draw. Suppose if somebody is asking you a road map, like from here to there I want to reach, or tell me your address. So immediately we'll take a paper and then draw. So if this is your place, no, from there you have to come over here. Here if you come, there will be two roads. So you should not go to this road and you take this road. And then when you come, you can see one bakery over there. Behind that, left to right, left side this will be there, right side my house will be there. Like that you draw and show, right? So that is the rapid prototyping. So here to express your product or the application or service also in the same way. Many times it will be shown like you want to log in on something or you want to perform something. Step 1, click on this. When you click that, it will be showing you this many options. Out of that, if you click this, you will be directed over there. If you click this, you will be directed so, like that and all. Okay, you give the answer. If you are sure with your answer, you can just give submit. If not, review later or submit later. Like that, options will be there. If you click submit later, you can submit it later. If you click review later, once again you can go to that answer choices and then select the answers later. Finally complete. It's like that, the direction will be given. Okay, so that is initially how do they do? In the paper pen or some chart or some other way of representation they will do. And immediately, if you are not clear with that, if you are giving me some feedback, no on this we are not able to understand, I can make some other changes on it and then show you. Or if I make a mistake, even if I am writing on the board also, I am writing and showing you the logic of biggest among 3 numbers. Okay, so when I am doing so, you are applying some value on it and you find some flaws, mistake over there. You are telling me, no ma'am, that is not correct. It is not giving me the biggest among 3 numbers. Immediately I think about it and I'll make so, because it is erasable, I am able to do that. So this is, when you consider this is the prototype, I am able to make a change on it and immediately I am able to give you the response. Clear? That's about rapid prototyping. Next comes to usability testing. User testing we have seen in the last class, that is testing will be done by the user. Usability test, in the sense the product will be checked whether it is in the usable condition or not. Like I am showing you, I am saying this is a chair, but it doesn't look like a chair at all. Your mind says that what is this? It is not at all looking like a chair, and you say it is a chair. I am saying this is a chalk, but by telling it is a chalk, but it is not looking like a chalk, something like a eraser or some ball kind of thing is there, you will not be convinced. You will not be convinced, right? So whether the product or the application is in the usable condition. When I say it is a spectacles, it should be in the shape of that. Only then you agree that it is a specs. Otherwise you will not be convinced, right? So when I say any product, it should be, see, I am introducing a soap, but when I say it is a soap, but it looks like a knife or something like that. So we cannot hold it, right? I say that it is an innovative thing, you can use it, but if it is in the form of a knife, will it be possible to apply on our body? It's not possible. So you cannot, be convinced whether when I say something as a product, it is usable by the people or not. Can be tested after the prototyping. Next comes to design sprints. This is mainly various workshops will be conducted to give awareness about the design thinking. It is like, a team of people are working on a particular product or application or service, whatever it may be, right? But everybody are not having much education. Like as we say always, it is a collaborative work. A team comprised of various disciplines, finance, non-teaching people teaching, academicians will be there, industry people will be there, kind of thing. I will take an example. No, every 4 years the syllabus will be changed. Okay, updated every 4 years. Otherwise, we used to say to 17 regulation, 20, but you people are autonomous. But otherwise, and I know even for you also after 4 years they will change it. That is the norms, okay, for education. When they are framing a curriculum or syllabus, they do even consult with the industry people, because the education should meet the requirement of the industry, because we are all going to serve with industry only. படிச்சிட்டு நம்ம வீட்ல இருக்க போறது கிடையாது. What for we are all studying, we are going to do some service for the industry. So you are studying still COBOL, Fortran languages, but the industry requires Python, means there is a big gap over there. When there is a big gap, you will not be able to serve to the industry. Correct? So when I am calling various category of people for a particular process to be taken place, I need to give them good awareness. I need to educate them. For that, various workshops will be conducted. Adha நம்ம இப்ப பாப்போம் நிறைய இடங்கள்ல, even if a new subject is introduced also, இப்ப அண்ணா யூனிவர்சிட்டி ஒரு நியூ சப்ஜெக்ட் இன்ட்ரோடியூஸ் பண்ணிருக்காங்கன்னு வெச்சுக்கோங்களேன், we will not be aware of that, or we will not have much education in it when it is a new subject. So என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, industry collaboration ஓட they will be organizing some faculty development program or workshop kind of thing. So we can go attend, gain insights about it, and then later I can get educated, I can learn more and educate you. This is how the process will be taken place. And here also by applying design thinking, I am going to do some product, I am going to do some application. Now I need to educate each and every team members, including even sometimes users. நான் என்னோட மார்க்கெட்டையும் கன்வின்ஸ் பண்ணனா மட்டும்தான் என்னால் ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட்டை சேல் பண்ண முடியும். Isn't it? Market also should get awareness and convinced. Very beginning இந்த ஒரு டிரான்ஸ்ஃபர்மேஷன் நமக்கு மில்லட்ஸ் பற்றி வரும்போது எங்கே பார்த்தாலும் நிறைய ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸ் will taken place. மில்லட் அவேர்னஸ், ஏன்னா மில்லட்ஸ் பற்றி அதோட ஹெல்த் பெனிஃபிட்ஸ் பற்றி தெரிஞ்சாதான் shop fellows will purchase it. They'll keep it in the shop. Otherwise, it will not be sold out. Apra puchela it will be spoiled. So, avangalukku oru awareness koduthu, and people ku ipo namakku we have so many social medias and various things are there. We are able to learn the tips or benefits of millets and all. So, we are also getting awareness. So, inge oru chinna circle la oru vishayatha பண்ணும்போது they need to have some workshops, they need to have some orientation programs. Even that is also one of the tools for design thinking. So that's about tools of design thinking. Next comes to user guide. Put it in other form, user manual. Whenever we purchase any product, it may be air conditioner or any new product, there will be a putty book provided along with that. Am I right? That is user manual. Illa, what is the name? Catalog. Catalog na irukum. Neenga when you are purchasing a book, user guide, instruction manual, user guide, user manual. What is the purpose? Anytime you have read through? Never. Vaangi எந்த பாக்ஸ்ல அந்த ப்ராடக்ட் வந்துச்சோ அதுக்குள்ளாரே வச்சு மூடி வச்சுட்டு அந்த வாரண்டி கேரண்டி ஏதாவது இருந்தால் மட்டும் அதை கொஞ்சம் பத்திரப்படுத்திட்டு close that box. After some time we'll throw that box also, right? That user guide is mainly to guide the user. on which way about the product. First of all, it is being manufactured to satisfy some of your need. So they would have written what are all the things they have used in it to manufacture so and so things. And அதில் ப்ளஸ் என்ன மைனஸ் என்ன, மைனஸை குட்டியாக போட்டு ப்ளஸ்ஸை பெருசாக போட்டு மென்ஷன் பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க. ஓகே, ஈவன் இஃப் இட் இஸ் எனி அதர் ப்ராடக்ட், ஒரு காஸ்மெட்டிக்ஸாக இருக்கட்டும், ஃபுட் ப்ராடக்ட்ஸாக இருந்துச்சுன்னா கூட பார்த்தீங்கன்னா they would have mentioned what are all the ingredients involved over there, compositions என்னெல்லாம் இருக்குது அப்படின்றத போட்டு how to use that. If it is a medicine, by the direction of your physician, you have to use this. அப்படி இல்லைன்னா 5 ml for adults, 10 ml for so and so, இந்த மாதிரியான some instructions will be provided that is helpful to use to handle that particular product. Okay, number one is you get satisfaction by saying that yeah, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. When you purchase one soap, pH level will see. pH level is not too high, it's fine to use that. Okay, it is having a moisturizing quality in it. Okay, for this season I can use it. Like if you are having a dry skin, accordingly we purchase some product, kind of thing. Okay, so you get to know all those things about the product from your user guide or user manual. One part of it does all that. Suppose you buy something of electronics based items, fan, AC and other things, something and all, you yourself will be able to repair it. You don't have to call always electrician to repair that. Something when it goes off, you have to do. Nama mixer grinder irukku, when it is overloaded, bottom there will be a kutti switch. You go and see in your mixer grinder. Okay, so when you put more load onto that, overload, so it will be off. Then what we will do, we will remove that and put it upside down, switch on again. After some time it will be on. We come to know that from the user guide, but how you come to know that? Your mom would have done it. Okay, so this was the instruction provided along with it. Whenever it is overloaded, it will go off, and at that time you have to press this button, again it will work. Whenever something is getting broken, you have to remove this and do this. You dismantle and then fix it like this. Many products when you purchase, it will be coming only parts, not the complete manner, cart or any other thing. So it will be completely of dismantled manner. How to fix that? The instruction will be provided. Even many things, toys or many vehicles and all, they will give only the parts. You have to assemble everything to get it as a final product, full product, usable condition. So that guidance will be provided in the user guide. So user guide is used to help you out to handle the product. Even if it is application also, there will be some instructions. This is how you have to handle. When you are even writing the examination, the instructions are given. These are all the things you have to follow. Okay, when you are using any device, anything, even for the watch, when you buy watch also, there will be kutti manual provided along with that. That is to handle that particular product. When there is a problem, what you should do. Sometimes you yourself will be able to fix the problem, or you have to contact the experts to resolve the problem. So all those instructions will be provided in the user manual. Number one, it will say that this is to satisfy you. That means for what purpose you are looking for that product, whether it is going to serve that purpose. Adukana answer adula irukum very beginning, and then only all other instructions how to handle it. That's about user guide. Next comes to again it is a replica of this only, basic building blocks or foundation building of design thinking. Understand the problem, define the problem, empathize with users. The order is changed, do not follow the order. We always start with empathize with the users, and then only understand the problem, then define the problem, and then comes ideate, prototype, test and iterate. So again I need to repeat the same, right? So now you will be having an idea of what is empathize, what is ideate, what is prototype, and what is test. Okay, so final, we don't say final is test because there is a possibility of going for the iteration too. You test with your prototype, if requires, iteration will be taken place. any domain, any way, on any system you can apply. It is not only for a product or for application. To resolve any complex problem, we can apply design thinking. Okay. So the major domains are product design. So any product you want to design or you are going to introduce some product, design thinking would be applied on it. Okay. Still, the reverse way you are going, because you did not see any problem from the people, you decided to introduce some product. Then you have to know that to whom I am going to give this. To whom I am going to give this. Then you should have a study from the people. I am planning to introduce this. Will it work out? Okay. So in my area, is comprised of some 1,000 people. 1,000 people are residing. Let me consider my own gated community itself. There is some 300 houses, 300 family are residing over there. So I am planning to start one small mini supermarket. Okay, that is idea comes from me only because I want to get profit. I want to be a business woman. So I am planning to start a supermarket. Then I should check with the people if I am planning, if I am going to start this, will you purchase from my shop? Because they may be a regular customer of the nearby shop. Okay, so they will not leave that. We are also habituated that even if it is little far also, they will be like, no, I am customer of that shop for so many years, so I will go with that. Though some benefits are here also, I will have that kind of attachment to do. That analysis I must have. Only then I can start. Out of 300 families, okay, some 200, more than 200 families are not going to turn to my shop at all. Then what is the fun in starting the business? Correct? So here I start from my product. Then I go for the user understanding, user study. But either way, you need to do that and then proceed. So reminding all, you know very well. Here. So product design, service design you can apply on service design by anyway, everywhere, whatever you want to do. Apply design thinking and proceed so that it will be a fine and hit product. Okay. So then business strategy. It is not only of making something. It even for the business. I am running my business. Okay. My product is well. My application is good. But how do I promote my business? Promoting my business to improvise my business also. I can apply design thinking strategy. Okay, so somewhere if you see a roadside, on the street side, they will put fresh vegetables and fruits. People of any category, any class, they will go and purchase. They don't even see it is on the road, we will not buy. There will be some shop where with the full air condition and the hi-fi service and all that, people will not turn to their side. So how those people can promote their business, or how these people can promote their business? Sometimes the people roadside vendors may have a problem of whenever it is peak summer, the vegetables will not be fresh after some lemon clock and all. And for that, what could be the solution? This customer, they should not leave, and at the same time, some changes have to be done on their business. What kind of business strategy will work out for them to miss those customers? They should not miss the customers. Like for any business, let us assume it is an education or whatever it may be, how to promote our business, how to get profit out of my business. Adhikana strategy go, I can apply design thinking. Okay. So then goes with healthcare. We have a wonderful example of GE and various case studies we have already seen. So then education, as I mentioned, so how the education can incorporate design thinking to give. Particularly very soon IIT has adopted digital learning. Anywhere, any place they can be and they can do their course. That is not the only solution. There may be so many solutions, but they have adopted one of that tools. Okay, fine. So to promote, or we can apply design thinking on education, we can apply design thinking on social innovation. This is what I mentioned, socially, down people. like they are avoided by some people. They are not getting any improvement on their life. The whole world is having all facilities. Only a community of people are not able to enjoy the facility. They are not at all getting those facilities. Okay, maybe by இப்பலாம் caste இல்ல, but இருக்கலாம். So by that, and financially down and health wise down, where a sudden thing may happen. COVID-19 affected many families, right? In the same family, father and mother, both of them died. So what the children will do? Suddenly there is a drastic change on the family. So if they were very well financially, they could survive. If not, there will be a drastic. So the people who studied in CBSE with paying 1 lakh, 1.5 lakhs fee and all, suddenly they all changed their school to government schools. Lifestyle changes. Okay, when some disaster happens, how they can survive their life. Okay, so for that also we can apply design thinking and find out the solution. So on the whole, as a summary, what I would like to say is, on any problem, to solve any complex problem, we can apply design thinking. Okay, so with this, unit 1 gets over.